Hi everyone, my name is Rachel from the Marks Group Live, and I am here today to teach you activities. We're going to review the module and we're going to go over best practices about how to use activities. Please feel free to rate our video after this is done. This will help other Zoho users find us, and it will also help us improve our video library. If you have any questions about this topic after the training, you can always feel free to send us an email at support@marksgrouplive.com. One of our trainers will get back to you ASAP. All right, let's go over what we are learning today in class. So what we're going to go over is why a person might use activities. We're going to review the activities module in the Zoho CRM, and we're going to go over what are the best practices for using activities in Zoho. So, how do we at the Marks Group advise our clients to use the activities module and use the activities functions to, the best, to maximize their performance in Zoho CRM. So why might you use activities? I'm not even going to go to the module yet while I explain this. So full disclosure, before coming to the Marks Group Live, I worked in electronic medical records. And I see activities as, a very pared down version of what you might do for an electronic medical record or a chart health-wise. It's really important to put down every little thing that you do for a patient, because that way you can keep track of it. You don't overlap care. You don't accidentally give someone medication twice. The different branches of the hospital, the different doctors, the different specialists, the nurses all talk to each other and communicate to each other through a patient's electronic medical record. So I see activities as the same type of thing. With activities, you can keep track of everything you need to do for a client and everything you've already done for a client. So you can go and click on a client's record and see, oh, I sent that email, or I have to run that report, or I have to schedule a call to talk to them about, X, Y, and Z. I think it's really important. Also, it's really helpful for if a particular client or record will shift who the owner is. There's a new point person. If you keep diligent activities, record of your activities, then they know what's already been done for that client, and you don't have to go over every little thing that you have already done. So, it takes a little bit of a minute to get the hang of how to get them going. It takes a few minutes to understand how to use them fully, but I think that it is very helpful, and I certainly encourage my clients to use activities as much as possible. So let's go over the activities module. Here we are at our home page. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the top and just click on activities, and that will take us to our module. Now, I'll go over in a minute about best practices, but actually we don't necessarily recommend that people create activities from this module. What this module is, it's like a dumping ground for all of the activities that are scheduled. So, you can go and scroll down and you see, well, look, here's a task, call client, what type of activity, it's a task, when is it due, did you complete it or not, what's the priority, which record it's related to, is there a contact for it, is there who created it, who's the activity owner. You can, if you see up here in the top left-hand corner, you see all activities. You can click on the drop-down menu, and there are a whole slew of different ways that you can view all the tasks. All the activities. The number of activities you have in this module can rack up pretty quickly if you're using them for all of your clients. So you can sort by calls, events, tasks, things that you attended, things that you canceled. Really, the possibilities of different permutations of what you can see when your tasks and your activities are endless. If there's a view here that you don't see, you can always go down and click on this Create View button. I don't even know if you would have to do this, because really everything is already there, but you can always create a new view right here. All right. One other little thing about the activities module. We have our module in list view right now. If you see the red um, lines next to the task button, if you click on the vertical lines, that will take you to something called Kanban view. There is a Kanban view in a couple of the modules here. This is like a Japanese business organization technique. So this, organizes all the activities in a different way. Again, it really just depends on how you look at them. You might come to the activities module to see what's due today, what have I not completed that's already due, but we do not suggest that you create activities from this module. And let me get to that right now to go over the best practices. So when you create an activity from this module, I'll just go ahead and show you. Click up here at the top, the little plus button and a task. You have to fill out a lot of extra information. I'm going to show you the contact isn't filled out, the account isn't filled out, and that can just lead to, one extra step of something you have to do, and also one extra place that you can make a mistake. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel this. We really suggest that you create a task from the actual record of, who the task is for. So I went over to my leads modules. I'm going to click on Chuck Shaw, and I'm going to scroll down his page about halfway down, and you'll see activities, open activities. And from here, you can create a new task, a new event, a new call, and click on that. And those things are already filled out for you, who the contact is, who that's associated with, and all you have to fill out is the subject. I'm going to go over creating tasks, events, and calls in a different video. But I just think it's important to, anything you need to do, you want to do from the actual record, not the module. Also, in the record, you will see what activities you have to do for that specific record. So you'll see these are things that are open. They've not yet been done, although the due date has passed. And then also things that are closed. Again, I'm going to go over opening and closing activities in another video, but I just recommend for activities working out of the actual record itself and not from the activities module, because as you could see, it can get very overwhelming very quick in the activities module, and it's easy to miss something. So again, activities are a really great way to track what you have done and what you need to do for a client. All of the activities that have to be done or have already been done live in the activities module in the CRM, but really we recommend you going ahead and doing, creating activities from specific records. So that's all for this particular topic. There are 2 more videos in our activity series, one about creating tasks, one about creating events and calls. Please feel free to check them out. If you have any questions, you can send an email to support@marksgrouplive.com. One of our trainers will get back to you. And don't forget to rate us. Thank you for joining us. Check out our archive for other videos on all things Zoho and Zoho CRM. And we hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day.